Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I want to go over something I recently picked up at Walmart the other day, and it's pretty interesting. Walmart is now selling a 2-pack of these metal utility knife holders that also function as a bottle opener, ruler, and bit driver, all for the low price of $10, so around $5 a piece. Now the interesting thing is, these share a pretty strong resemblance to the TPT slide from Big Idea Design. I'll include a few reference photos so you can kind of see for yourself. Looking at them side by side, it's not an exact copy by any means, but they definitely share a few design features. Now, I don't have a TPT slide on hand, unfortunately, to compare the two, as I don't really have the budget for fancy EDC pocket tools, but looking at some reviews and the product page online, we can kind of roughly compare the two. For starters, the most obvious is they're both metal utility blade holders, with Big Idea designs being made of titanium, while Walmart's heart is just made of a stainless steel plate. Of course, I'd prefer titanium. However, that does come with an upcharge of close to $70 in this case, so I'm more than happy with just the stainless steel. The mechanism to deploy the blade is very similar in both versions, as there's a small slide release on the top that locks it in position. I honestly don't love this design, as you have very little usable blade to actually cut with. If we actually take a look at one of my favorite utility knife holders, and this one's coming from Olight, and this is the O-Tackle UI, we can actually just see the difference in cutting length here. The Olight just has so much more exposed blade, and I much prefer it on any type of cutting task. However, in this case, the Olight actually lacks some of these additional features, so we'll go over that here shortly. Like most EDC tools nowadays, both feature a small bottle opener slash cap lifter. The Heart version even features a small bottle cap icon graphic should you ever get confused on what this feature is. And I think it's an interesting design choice to say the least. I hardly ever need a bottle opener, as all my adult beverages are usually twist-offs. However, my favorite drink of choice, Hofbrau Original, actually requires a bottle opener, so this feature has actually been coming in quite handy. And just a side note, if you can find it, I highly recommend Hofbrau Original. The little box cutter also features an engraved ruler on the sides, and it shows inches on the front and centimeters on the back. Looking at the TPT slide, it appears they do not feature any ruler markers and instead use the screws that hold the plate together as measurement indicators. In this case, I much prefer the Walmart version, even though I can't really find myself using either. Going back to similar features, both feature a small hole that is marketed as a 1/4 bit driver. I can honestly never see myself using this feature, and as you can see on the stainless steel one, I actually used it as a lanyard hole, just loop a small piece of paracord, just to give me a little bit more purchase and make it a bit easier to pull out of the pocket. One difference between the models appears to be the scraping edge slash mini pry bar edge on the rear of the TPT slide. As you can see, the TPT slide features this area protruding from the back that the Heart just lacks. I much prefer the design of the TPT slide in this case, as it gives you an edge to pry with and also uses the flathead screwdriver, while the Heart just features this flat back. However, without that pry bar attachment, the Heart excels because it features a deep carry pocket clip, which the TPT slides clip is situated in the middle of the holder, having the tool rise above the pocket. I'm a big fan of deep carry pocket clips, so I really welcome this change. And this rides very nicely in the pocket. All features aside, this little thing is very similar to Big Idea's Design's TPT slide. Now the real question is, would you rather have a premium product with premium materials, which comes with a premium price of $80, or would you settle for an inferior product that is only around 10% of the cost? For me personally, I would get the Heart every day. I love having quality products and supporting my favorite makers, yet in this case, I just can't justify paying so much more for a very similar product with just a few small changes. I really don't like design theft, but I truly believe Walmart created a nice little product that I'm sure would be very useful to a lot of people out there. If I wasn't such a knife snob with such a large collection of folders, I would absolutely carry one of these every day without issue. I truly believe these would make a nice addition to anyone's EDC, and they're cheap and small enough to throw in a bag or a glove box and be ready when you need them. For only $10 for two, so basically $5 a piece, I think you can't go wrong. Thanks for watching, everyone, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video below. I'll catch you on the next one.